inside the OMG episode number 139. Episode 139. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Tonight I got Jazz in the studio. I don't know if you can see Jazz, but she's right here. It's funny, whenever I'm testing the microphone, as I'm setting up the show, I'll snap my finger just to see if I get a level, and then Jazz walks over and she's so sweet. She's so nice. She comes over. She's like, "Hey, what did you call me? What's going on? What's going on?" So last week we had our special guest, Ruben Ramos. What a great episode! What a great guest! That was so much fun sharing those fantastic memories and stories. And happy to say, Ruben has made it safely back to El Paso. So he and his brother got in his car yesterday and packed it all up and moved on back to Texas. So Ruben texted me saying, "Made it, safe and sound, all is well." So Ruben, I'm glad you made it home, and can't wait to see you for the Super Bowl party. Because that's a thing we do. We get together for Super Bowl, and it's a crazy good time. So some shout outs. Let me see what's happening. Beth, Mom and Dad, Alexa, Meredith, Jimmy, man, back in the Bay Area, luckily avoided the rain on the way back from SoCal. Jimmy, man, thank you so much for driving 7 hours one way to come down and be with us at the Coach House this past Saturday night. I cannot wait to see the footage you captured. So Jimmy, great friend of Olio, great friend of mine, great friend of the show. He's pretty much chiming in every week. I really appreciate that. Pagoni VR is his company, and cutting edge technology. He brought 2 of his cameras down to the show at the Coach House. One is the 180 degree, which captures basically everything up to 100. There I am. Everything up to 180 degrees, right? And then his second camera was a 360 degree camera. So when you're watching back, you can either use a virtual reality headset, you put it on. So when you're watching the show, you're basically in the room. So he positioned the camera right in front of the drums, center stage. So you've got the headset on, and you're just like, oh, let me see this side of the stage, or oh, in front of me, or that side, or oh, I can look at the audience behind me. 360 degree playback. Amazing. So I can't wait to see the Olio footage. I did get a chance to see Oingo Boingo former members. I did get to see one of those songs, and it's fantastic, spectacular. It's awesome. So Jimmy, thanks again. Really appreciate you coming down and being part of the Olio family. It's just awesome. It's awesome. So, okay. Love the you caught that. Jimmy caught that. Yeah, I it's been up on my piano all week. Michael T from Laguna. It's been up all week, and as I was getting ready for the show tonight, I thought, well, I almost just set it on top of the piano. I was like, well, let me just set it, keep it here, and see if anyone notices it. And Jimmy, you spotted it right away, so you win. You win the award for the night. I don't know what the award is, but you win. That is so funny. Barry, what's up, Barry? Thanks for tuning in. Beth caught it as well, but didn't want to say anything. I know. It's just comedy. That's Ruben. Ruben, full of surprises. When he came in last week, he's like, all right, I know what we're doing tonight for the show. I got printouts. All right, here we go. Let's do it. So, good times. All right, let's talk Coach House. Let's talk, oh man, what a night. Oh, wow, that was incredible. That was so much fun. Almost 2 years since we've done a show. It's been almost 2 years. January 9th of 2020 was our last show. And then here we are, October 23rd of 2021. Finally back. Sold out night. So much fun. It was great. I've got video clips to show. I've got photos to show. I'm so excited. So why don't we dive right into this? And let's see here. Yes. Beth says, such an incredible show. Electric. It just was so good to be back and back on that stage and then hanging with Oingo Boingo guys, Johnny and John. It was Freddie's birthday, so that was a big celebration. Steve Bartek, I mean, come on. Mike, the guitar player. Whole band is fantastic, and what a great group of guys. So it was so fun, and we definitely have to do that again. All right, so let's kick off. Yeah, Jimmy, great crowd, that fantastic crowd. Here we go. I'm gonna kick this off with. This wasn't the first song we played, but it was in the middle of the set, and it's great energy. I love it. Hypnotized. Things on my mind, but tomorrow break. In the flash before my eyes. Oh yeah, well I'm in the time. Whoa, I didn't see you coming, but I'm hypnotized. Hypnotized from the Coach House, October 23rd, 2021. Now, that was fun just watching that. Yeah, Jimmy, the lighting guy was great. He did a nice job. Absolutely. Beth, somebody slap me. Yeah. Yeah. Boys were on fire. So much fun. So cool. All right. So that video was courtesy of Alexa, Beth, and Liam. So thank you, Liam, for helping out, and Alexa for helping out, and Beth. I'm going to show you some shots that Beth took, some really great photos. Really nice job. So I'm not going to show them all to you tonight, but I've selected a few. So let's start with, here's Kelly. Kelly was in rare form, by the way. I don't know what happened. It's hilarious. You never know what you're going to get. That's one of the beautiful things about being in this band. It's like, we rehearse the songs, we're ready to go. All right, we're in the green room, we're getting pumped up, we're ready. All right, we hit the stage, we start. And then, like, Kelly just becomes a comedy show. I don't know what was going on, but he was great, just so funny. And really broke the ice. The crowd didn't know what to do. And then they just had to join in, and just, it was just too fun. It was too fun. So here's Kelly. Let me see if I can figure out what. Yeah, he's saying something. So good. Barry. Man, Barry, you did some monster roles. There was some stuff going on. Just so impressive. Just these drum fills that you would do. Really, really great. So much fun. Man. I'm ready to do more. Let's go. More shows. Right now. Come on. Shot of me. In my element. Having fun. Happy. Smiling. Look at that. Look at that smile. Happy to be on stage. That's for sure. After the first song, Kelly says, "You doubted us. We can be friends moving on, but don't ever doubt me again." After the first song. Because before we played, he's like, okay, show of hands, who's seen us before? So there's like 500 people in there. Maybe 12, 15 people had seen us. I don't know, something, 20 people out of the 500. And then, all right, show of hands, who hasn't seen us? And then the rest of the hands went up. So I was like, all right, this is good. We're going to have to work this crowd. We're going to have to win them over. So we had a job to do, and we did it. So, too fun. Another nice shot of Barry. Okay. All right. Very good. Let me see comments here. Oh, Barry, don't worry about Party Up. All good. Thanks, Alexa. Of course. I always love filming the show. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. Oh, Beth. I'm no professional, only a hobby, but they're great photos. Really, really great. Awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. People at his table loved us. That makes me happy. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a really good energy, good crowd, good, you know. They didn't know what to expect from us, and we did what we do and had a good time doing it. So yeah. All right, let's get to the next song. Rich People Problems. 1, 2, 3. Rich people problems. That's fun. It's funny to do rich people problems, because that's Dee's song. That's the one that he would sing. But that song, we just have to do it. It's so fun and so funny, and just the history of that song and how it came to be. I love playing it, and I think of Dee every time I'm singing it. And I felt his presence, definitely felt his presence at the Coach House, and it was really cool. And I had a nice conversation with Evan, one of the guys that works at the Coach House. He remembers Dee fondly, and we were talking about him, and he was like, this is so great that you guys are pushing forward, because that's what Dee would want. He would want you guys to keep moving ahead and making music and playing live, and you guys are great, and it's just awesome. So thanks, Evan. I really appreciate the words of encouragement. Means a lot. Really cool. So, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, Alexa did a fantastic job. Beth Film Productions International. Yeah, love it. More photos from Beth. I love this shot, and I'm wondering what the guy's doing behind Kelly. I don't know if he works at the Coach House, or if he just happened to oh, here's an empty seat. Let me just sit back here. Maybe he's guarding the door. I'm not sure, because there is a door there. There's an exit. But he's he's kind of like me right now with his arms crossed. Not sure about what's happening and with everything Kelly's throwing down on that side of the stage. He's not sure. That's a fun moment. So Jimmy, I think the girl, she might have been at your table. So there's a girl right in front, and so that was a moment right after I had bent down. I was playing my guitar solo, and I should have. There's a close up. There's a close up of this moment, and I didn't add it into the show tonight, but I'll put it in next week. So the girl in the front row, she got on her phone and she started. Someone texted her, so she was texting back. Right at the time, it was perfect that I had a guitar solo, didn't have to be on my mic, so I could move. I was free to move. I bent down and I was just right in her face, playing. And she looked up at me with a big smile, and I said, "Oh, are we boring you?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." It was so funny. It was great. So Beth caught that moment from behind me, and you see her expression, this big smile, and it's just great. So funny. So that was that moment. So I got to grab that photo and show you the other angle. Yes. Hitting those drums. Making it happen. I love how Barry does a thing that a lot of drummers do not do, and he puts his cymbals up high. So that way he's got more action. There's more animation coming from him, because he's got to be real dramatic and hit those cymbals that are up high, instead of keeping everything just kind of low and mellow. And he's like, "No, it's like a show. I'm gonna hit it from over here and over there and behind me," and it's awesome. So Barry making it happen. Don't ever doubt me again. Kelly, forever known as Don't Ever Doubt Me Again. He's like, "See? What'd I say?" It's fun. That could be hello, goodbye, maybe. Let me see if I can tell from where my hand is on the guitar neck. Too hard to tell. Don't know. It's good. I'm in the moment shot. Good emotion. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Jimmy, that was so great. Barry. Alexa Gold Enterprises. There we go. with the video work? All right. Excellent. Okay. The next song, and this was great. I got a really nice compliment after the show. I'm hanging out, selling shirts and talking to people, and this one woman came up to me and was just like, "Oh, I love that Foo Fighters song." So I had set up Night and Day. We played Night and Day in the song. It's on our Party Up EP. And it's dedicated to Dave Grohl, who I've known since middle school. And I wrote this song about his story, basically, his life story, before he wrote the Storyteller's book that came out. So I'm listening to it now, and I'm almost done, and it's really good. If you haven't checked out Dave's book, you really should. It's great. He tells his whole story of, why drums, how drums, playing in bands, dropping out of high school, touring Europe, touring the US, living on corn dogs, living on people's living room floors, joining Nirvana, that blowing up, the end of that, Foo Fighters, all that. So I wrote this song, Night and Day, about him, and gotta say, I hit all the points pretty well. It was pretty great. Just how it really coincided with what he said in the Storyteller's book. So I set up the song and we played it, and it was really cool. It went over really well, and got really a nice compliment about the song. So here's Night and Day from the Coach House Saturday night. This song goes out to him. It's called Night and Day.
Oh,
Night and day from the Coach House. All right. More photos. More photos from Beth. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. So satellite cymbal setup. Barry calls it the satellite cymbal setup. Aptly named. Satellites. Okay. Photos from Beth. Ah, this is nice. Let me just, I'm gonna move myself out of there for a sec so you can see Kelly better. Yeah. Nice shot. Wow. Feeling shot. Look at that one. Feeling the guitar solo. Great capture, Beth. Another nice one. Nice one of Barry. Singing and playing those drums. It's good. Let me get rid of me again. For the full effect. Great shot. When I think of Kelly, and I think of playing live with Olio, that's what I picture. That's Kelly. Fantastic. Oh, man. Just got a nice comment. Is it Gustav? Gustav? Saw you guys on Saturday. You rocked it. Really liked your show. Man, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're just recapping, talking about the evening on Saturday and how much fun we had and sharing some videos and whatnot and some pictures. So, yeah. Jimmy says, Wild Man Kelly. Yep. Yeah, so, Beth, you need to sharpen these photos a bit, you're saying? Maybe add some depth to them? That's your call. I was just too excited to share the photos, and I know how time-consuming that can be, so by all means, if you have any free time and, running a top-notch film production company and everything that you're doing, I get it. But these photos are great just as is, too. Really, really good. So, yeah, cool. Yeah, Wild Man Kelly. That's too funny. Really great. All right. Great picks. Great picks. All right, I got more videos queued up from the night. And my piano has been taken over with some Mike T from Laguna headshots over there. I don't know what happened during during the last video, but it's been going nuts in here. That's for sure. All right. So how about let's hit you up with get it all good. All good. All right. How about a little boom just like that?
that, just like that, just like that. Everybody go boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that, just like that, just like that.
So that was the song where it happened during the guitar solo, where I bent down and you can hear me, you can see me mouth, "Are we boring you?" And also, before the bridge, so Kelly takes off and he goes off stage and he's playing to somebody, but I was really watching and I was seeing, and Kelly didn't even notice, but there was a guy like behind him trying to offer him some food. I don't think Kelly even noticed that, but he's holding, it looked like a paper towel with pizza on it. I don't know what it was, but he was like, do you want some of my food? And then Kelly ran back over, sang for the bridge, and then was like, sorry, I had to get back on the mic, I had to sing. So there was a lot going on Boom. So that was a fun show, a fun song. Everybody sing. Yeah, Jazz is getting creative with the Mike T photos. That's right. Jazz is, well, now she's just snoring away. So, but yeah, that's cracking me up. Offering for the gods, Jimmy says. Pizza slice. Here you go. Awesome. All right. Next up. How about a little Soccer Mom?
1, 2, 3, 4. She doesn't even wear base. Bedroom lamp falls just right on her face. Looking good, she's filling out her routine. She's loved by everybody on the team. She wears a Prada like a jersey. Not afraid to get a little dirty. Just to keep people feet of everywhere. LA, she's wearing any underwear. She's the bomb on the gun.
Soccer Mom. I wanted to set up the song, and Kelly got me distracted because he started talking and he was having a side conversation, and then it was like, okay, let's just go. But the Soccer Mom song, Gustav, you said, yeah, that was hilarious when you caught her on the phone. It was just too perfect. It was like, really, you're in the front, like you're right here, like you're right in the front row. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna have fun with this. So that worked out. But that Soccer Mom song, I wrote it as a goof. It was just something silly. It was like years ago, I'm at a soccer game watching my nephews play soccer, and there was a mom on the sideline, one of the moms, and I was like, Soccer Mom, huh? That's kind of funny. Literally took 5 minutes to write that particular song because it was just whatever, not supposed to be played out ever. And I showed the guys, and they were like, oh, no, we have to do that. We have to do that. So then we started playing it out live, and then it was like, oh, you got to play that Soccer Mom song. We like that Soccer Mom song. So now there's even a Soccer Mom shirt, and there's the Soccer Mom comic strip that we created as well. And it just goes on and on. And that Soccer Mom is also on the cover of the New Year's Eve single, which we didn't play New Year's Eve, the song, this past show. That was the other thing. That was really difficult to come up with a set list. We had 45 minutes, and we have a ton of songs. We have a lot of albums out, and it was hard to narrow it down. And so some songs got left out, and it happens. It happens. Some songs just didn't make it, but Soccer Mom did. So there you go. Too funny. All right, where are we at now? Okay, how about? Okay, let's do this one. So our newest single, Champions, we'd never played it live before. This was the first time we played it live. And in fact, when we recorded the song, it's usually the opposite. We play the song and we tour and we play the songs that we haven't recorded yet a lot live to figure out exactly what we're going to do. Wasn't the case with this one. Never actually played it live. Rehearsed it, recorded it, produced it in the studio, and then first time we actually played it live was Saturday night. And I thought, it'd be really cool to have a little call and response, which we do in one of our other songs, Box Spring, which we didn't play. So I thought, well, maybe we can do that with Champions. So we got the crowd involved to sing along in the middle of Champions, and here's how it went.
Feel brave, threat, endangered, saving strangers. Here's to the champion. Here's to the women. Here's to the men. Here's to the fight. All right, we need your help. Fellas, I want to hear you all sing. It's real easy, it's real easy. So we're gonna break it down even more. Break it down. All right, guys. This is the vocal part I need you to sing. Ladies, you're coming up next. But right now I need to hear from the fellas. Fellas, make some noise. All right, here's your part. Are y'all ready? Champions, whoa, champions, whoa. Champions, whoa, champions, whoa. One more time with me. Champions, whoa. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, ladies, I want to hear from you. Make some noise, lady. Do you think you can do better than the fellas? I had a feeling. Here's your part. Champions, oh, champions, oh. I'll do it one more time. Champions, oh, champions, oh. Keep going. We want to put it all together now, fellas and the ladies. You think you all can do that? Here we go. Champions, whoa, champions, whoa. Ladies, louder. Oh shit.
That was so fun. It was great. As I'm watching back, I see Barry and Kelly are like, okay, are you gonna like end it and like get the song, like get us back into the song? And I was just having too much fun listening to the audience sing along. That was really cool. Yeah, so Gustav, you say that was a cool sing along with the crowd. You liked the video too. Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Kelly is so animated. He's just so fun to watch. That was an inspiring story regarding the song. Glad you made it through that tough time. Thank you, man. Me too. Crazy. Also, that song, initially when I started writing the song, there was two events that happened. The Borderline Bar and Grill shooting that happened, and also the Woolsey fire. Those two things kind of inspired the song, and then the thing that happened to me last year, and so it just felt good to finish it and put it out there, and then we needed to make a music video for it, and I thought, well, why not make something where we're not even in it, but we're gonna honor the men and women that risk their lives and and that sort of thing. So that's how the video came about. And the guy we brought in to create the video, his name's Miggs, and he did a fantastic job. His first pass he sent to me, and I was like, wow, there's like not a lot to fix, man. You knocked it out of the park. So music video is great. Yeah, and Jimmy, wow, audience did well. Hard to tell when you're in it. Yeah, it's funny. Also listening, as I'm listening back, watching the video, I couldn't hear some of the ladies singing along, so I was like, all right, let me sing it again for you. But they were already singing, but I couldn't tell just from where I was on stage and all of that. So pretty cool though. All right, so we are coming to the end. I've got one more song to play from the night, and it's going to be the last song of the night from our set, and it was our single that we put out. I think it was in 2010. We dropped the single, and it's got a lot of great energy. It's a great way to end the show, and it's called Get It Good. Be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on. Forgot to mention. Forgot to ask. So, baseball, right? We're going to get back to Get It Good in just a moment. But baseball. We're huge baseball fans here. And typically, there's a game on Tuesday nights. And a lot of times you hear a lot of screaming in the background because Beth is cheering our Dodgers. Unfortunately, the house is quiet. There's no screaming. There's no Dodgers in the World Series. So it's sad. It's a sad night on the other side of the house. So you probably noticed that there was no screaming going on. No cussing. No yelling. But all good. Oh, and by the way, the Braves are up 5-1. So there's that too. So there you go. Anyway, all right, let's get back to Get It Good. At Get It Good. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. No regret.
What a fun night. What a fun night. Want to thank the Coach House, everyone there, for having us back. I want to thank Oingo Boingo former members for having us open the night. It was a fantastic time. We look forward to doing many more shows with you in the future. So excited that we've got new material we're working on. There's going to be some new show dates announced shortly, and new singles being dropped. So there you go. A lot of exciting things in the horizon, and looking forward to all of that. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Tune in next week. Every Tuesday. This was episode number 139. That means 139 weeks in a row since March 5th of 2019. Next week, episode 140. Coming up on an episode, we're going to get guitarist Steve Bartek in here. He'll be my special guest. I got to reach back out to him and coordinate a Tuesday with him. Have him come on and talk about Oingo Boingo, and also all the work he's been doing with Danny Elfman as his orchestrator for all of the films that Danny has composed the music for. So Steve's got quite an illustrious career, and it'll be exciting to have him in studio. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. And let me just check the comments, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, always remember to make every day a get it good kind of day. Right on. All right. Episode 139 in the books. There it is. Be well. Sending you much love. Stay safe. And until next time, get it good.
Make it count. No promises to shout about. One shot.